This is Gumball being his mother's uncle.
Actually, it's Uncle Gumball, which makes me more powerful than you. So go play my role!
And this is Richard being Nicole's grandfather instead of her husband.
So Mom's married to her own grandfather, and he's not allowed to see her, which is why he's wearing a bag over his head.
The Watterson family is actually more complicated than you thought. And today, I want to talk about every member of the Watterson family, even the ones you didn't know existed, starting with Gumball. Gumball Christopher Watterson is the 12-year-old blue male cat this amazing world revolves around. And his middle name was never supposed to be Christopher. In the club, Nicole reveals that she and Richard agreed to give Gumball the middle name Christopher, but Richard confused it for Christopher on Gumball's birth certificate.
And whose great idea was that?
What's wrong with it? It's short for Christopher.
Richard, I thought we agreed on Christopher.
Christopher. Same thing, right?
So yeah, Christopher is the eldest child of Richard Bockley Watterson and Dr. Nicole Watterson. And yes, Doctor is her actual first name, but we're getting to her in a moment. When Gumball was 4, the family got him a pet goldfish, Darwin the First, but the little guy didn't last long.
Swing low, sweet chariot.
So the family replaced him with Darwin 2, then Darwin 3, then 4, 5, 6, you get the idea. The Darwins kept dying. Eventually, the store just ran out of fish. Then Richard bought one from the Awesome Store. And this fish was no ordinary goldfish. His full name is Darwin Raglan Caspian Ahab Poseidon Nicodemus Watterson III. He grew lungs, legs, and officially became the adoptive son of Richard and Nicole. Years later, Nicole gave birth to their daughter, this pink rabbit named Anais Watterson. Yes, that's spelled with 6 R's, as we see in the Gumball Chronicles The Ancestor Act.
What? I have a middle name? What is it? You can't remember?
No, that's it.
Her siblings are Gumball and Darwin, and together they are the Watterson children. By the way, did you know Anais is based on and named after creator Ben Bockalay's younger sister, Anais Bockalay, who works as a computer programmer for EA Games? Did you also know that she said that only people that are as smart as Anais are subscribed to my channel? Subscribe right now.
Anais? Watterson. Thanks.
It's funny because you're the one with all the brains.
Anais Bockalay is not the only one. Nicole is also named after and based on creator Ben Bocalay's mother, Nicole Bockalay. You see, Dr. Nicole Watterson is not just the mother of the Watterson family, she is the backbone and only truly responsible member of the family. And yeah, her real name is Doctor. In The Parents, it's revealed that Nicole's first name is actually Doctor and that her middle name is Nicole.
Nicole is my middle name. My first name is Doctor. Oh, it's all very funny until someone shouts, "Is there a doctor in the house?" and your parents say yes.
When she was in her late teens, Nicole became estranged from her parents due to their disapproval of her relationship with Richard. So she left their house to start a new life with him. The pink rabbit, Richard Buckley Watterson, is father to Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, and husband to Nicole. Richard is the father figure in the Watterson family, but he does not seem to possess any responsibility or common sense. He is very childlike and lazy, and is not a good role model for his children either. However, Richard genuinely loves his family, and has good intentions, despite his severe lack of intelligence and maturity. And the reason Richard is this way was shown in The Authority, where it was revealed that after Richard's father walked out on him when he was young, Granny Jojo sheltered Richard his entire life, leading him to grow up as an unintelligent and lazy person.
It's because of your parenting that Richard had that accident. Wait, it's because of your parenting that he has no common sense whatsoever. You protected him his entire life, never letting him think for himself, and now he can hardly think at all.
Richard!
Now let's move up the family tree. Richard's parents are Joanna, Granny Jojo Beresford, and Francis, Frankie Watterson. Granny Jojo is the paternal grandmother to Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, mother of Richard, mother-in-law of Nicole, and ex-wife to Frankie. And Frankie is the paternal grandfather to Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, father of Richard, father-in-law of Nicole, and ex-husband to Joanna. Granny Jojo's parenting style involves completely sheltering children, or according to her, stopping problems before they happen.
A good mother prevents the incident before it happens.
She scares her kid and grandkids into doing nothing other than sitting on the couch, eating snacks she prepared, and never letting them think for themselves to the point where they can barely think at all, which resulted in much of her son Richard's lack of common sense. As for Frankie, when Richard was little, Frankie abandoned him and Granny Jojo. So Jojo raised Richard alone until she eventually met Louis Carter.
This is Louis. He's my boyfriend.
When they got married in the signature, this black mouse became the paternal step-grandfather to Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, the stepfather of Richard, stepfather-in-law of Nicole, and husband to Granny Jojo. But before that, this family got so complicated, I didn't even understand what was happening anymore.
It's simple. Dad adopted Louis and Louis adopted Mom. So Mom was married to her own grandfather.
Before the marriage, Richard actually objected, and in true Watterson chaos, he adopted Louis as his son so he could forbid him from marrying Jojo. In retaliation, Louis adopted Nicole as his daughter, which technically made him Richard's father-in-law and son at the same time. As a result, Gumball became his mother's uncle, and Richard became Nicole's grandfather.
Actually, it's Uncle Gumball, which makes me more powerful than you. So go clean my room!
Nieces don't traditionally clean their uncle's rooms. That's not a thing.
It's not about tradition.
It's about power.
This also means that Gumball became his own uncle, because his mother was his niece, and what's your mother's uncle to you? Oh no. Wait, Gumball became his own granduncle. Know what? I'm having a migraine just trying to decipher this. Let's just move on to the other Watterson family members. And we have Daniel Senecourt and Mary Ross, Nicole's estranged parents. They are maternal grandparents to Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, parents-in-law of Richard, and parents of Nicole. Daniel is a short, overweight snowshoe cat, while Mary is a tall, thin blue cat. Actually, they were estranged from Nicole, as we already know, because of their disapproval of her relationship with Richard. That is until the parents, when they reunite with Nicole after 20 years thanks to the kids. Before they reunited, Daniel and Mary both tried to defend their parenting, claiming they wanted what was best for her and for her to succeed, and that Nicole's anger issues and resentment towards them did not make things easier.
See? That's your problem. You always let your anger get the better of you.
I spent years fixing the consequences of your outburst.
Daniel did, however, sadly ask Nicole if she really had to walk out like she did.
Did you really have to walk out like that?
I left because there was no point in trying to fix something that was beyond repair.
He even told Nicole that he and Mary wanted to start over too, but then states they have a dog with them now.
You never even came to our wedding.
We did.
Mary also reveals that she and her husband did try to go to Nicole and Richard's wedding in spite of their disapproval of their relationship, but got lost, because they mistook RSSVP for RSVP, a town in Moldavia, which sparked a series of spiteful actions between the two groups. Daniel and Mary even seemed heartbroken when Nicole came to the conclusion they were better off separated, and they seemed to have missed Nicole during all that time, as Daniel still kept a keychain picture of a young Nicole on his car keys. The two end up driving back to Nicole's house, and Mary tries to say something, but Nicole cuts her off and says she does not want to hear her excuses, she just wants them back, and that's how they hugged, finally fixing their relationship.
I just want you guys back.
Now, let's proceed to the lesser-known family members. Sheila Carter is the paternal step-grandaunt to Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, step-aunt of Richard, step-aunt-in-law of Nicole, sister-in-law to Joanna, sister of Louis. I don't actually know what she looks like, but I imagine she looks like this.
So anyway, Louis' sister Sheila just turns up out of the blue, waltzing in, leaving her stuff all over the place, and eating our food without even asking.
Next, we got Bucktooth, the great-great-great-great-grandfather to Gumball, Darwin, and Anais. That's a badass name, but I can't put a face to the name. I just know that he was mentioned by Richard in the watch.
It was found by your great-great-great-great-grandfather, Bucktooth Watterson.
And I imagine he looks something like this. And it might just be him because you can see him among all of Richard's ancestors in the cheerleader.
Enough to invent genius things like plastic, honey.
I love the smell of asbestos in the morning. AWOL, bebop, scrub-de-doo, failure is not an option.
Yup, we've got various species of Wattersons here. Rabbits, rats, reptiles, frogs, and even birds. So yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know in the comments if I left out any family members. I don't think I did.